bail pleas of independent MPs Navneet Rana and her husband, MLA Ravi Rana, will be heard in the Mumbai Sessions Court today. Now, the couple were arrested on Saturday and had applied for bail and had earlier moved the Bombay High Court to quash the case against them. The Bombay High Court, however, refused to do that, saying that with power comes great responsibility and that the state government was justified in its apprehension that they could create a law and order problem. Rana alleged she was ill-treated in jail and has found support from the BJP. The Rana couple were arrested after their threat to chant the Hanuman Chalisa outside the residence of the Chief Minister. Let's go across now to Saurabh Gupta for more. So, Saurabh, the bail plea comes up today, in this entire politics over what started with the Azan and then Hanuman Chalisa, and now has become a battle between the BJP and Shiv Sena. But for the moment, the latest news or facet we're waiting for is to see whether they get bail.
Yes, the bail plea is something that, of course, will come up today, is what we're being given to understand by lawyers. And, of course, Navneet Rana and her husband were arrested in the aftermath of their threat to recite the Hanuman Chalisa outside the Chief Minister's residence. But the police say they've not been arrested for reciting the Hanuman Chalisa, but for their statements that could create a law and order situation. And the Bombay High Court agreed with the apprehensions of the state government that their statements could create a law and order situation and refused to quash the case against them. However, bail is a different matter. Their bail plea comes up in the Sessions Court today, and of course they're likely to argue for bail. They're already in judicial custody, so they're eligible to apply for bail, and that's what, of course, is going to happen in this case, where they will move for bail, and that bail petition will be heard today, depending on which way the court decides. If the court decides to grant them bail, then of course they could be walking out of prison. But again, that of course is a matter of procedure, and there could be some time before that happens. But this is all to do with the politics around Azan, Hanuman Chalisa, loudspeakers. In an election year, with the BMC elections coming up, these elections are likely, these issues are likely to get more highlighted by political parties. But the Shiv Sena is saying that, look, while we don't have an opposition to Hanuman Chalisa, and has reacted very strongly to the BJP's allegations that it has diluted its Hindutva, the Shiv Sena is saying that they are focusing on other issues. But at the same time, the Sena cadre are also making sure that the Hindutva credentials of the party don't get diluted before the BMC election. So in an election year, this issue is likely to remain in the news, and for the moment, the immediate chapter in this long story is, of course, the bail plea of Navneet Rana and her husband, MLA Ravi Rana.